Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're over on the test server, link in the description if you want to get onto it. We're here to check out Kren, the new Mauler. Now, I don't normally play around with these guys before these videos. I like to just jump in, start doing it, but I was waiting for my son to go to sleep, so I was sort of reading skills, testing him in the Arena of Trials, and this guy is a savage. Even if he's not like top meta unit, he's just like, he's got so much character about him that I just love the character. He's like one of my new favorites. Now, I don't like the overhype things. I know people always say I overhype it, so I'm overhyping the crap out of this guy because I think he's an absolute savage. He does some massive damage. I don't know if he's going to work well enough in the end game and all that stuff, but I'm hyped. I want him. Even if he's terrible, I want to get this guy because he's just like, once you read his skills and see it, he's just a cool character. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so let's go through these skills. So there was rumors out there that he was going to be like Eiron, grabbing enemies and stuff like that. He is definitely not like Eiron. He is nothing like Eiron. Won't have synergies with Chicken and Eiron. Actually, he might have synergies with Chicken. Not really, because Chicken wrecks his bombs. Anyway, no Chicken Eiron talk in this one. You might get a little bit of Gwyneth, but I don't think he's going to be a big Gwyneth team. I think he's just going to shine with Maulers and a couple tech choices, which is fantastic. Anyway, let's jump into it. The ultimate. Kren returns to the allied side of the battlefield to set hot stuff. So hot stuff, I'm assuming, is what he calls his weapon. He's got the two weapons. He names them both. That's when you know this guy's sick. He names both his weapons. Anyway, to set hot stuff down, which is the big cannon, on the ground, and fires one shell every 0.5 seconds for 10 seconds. Instead of using his normal attack. Each shell deals 180% AoE damage, so every second he's dealing 360% AoE damage every second for 10 seconds. Ain't bad. During the shelling period, Kren cannot move, be knocked back, or knocked into the air. Shelling shall cease if there are no enemies on the enemy side of the battlefield. Now, this shelling thing is really cool. The one issue is it's kind of like Verk. If you get CC'd during it, it's kind of just like painful. However, the fact that he can't get knocked up or knocked back is some less CC that he is susceptible to, so not too bad on that. Anyway, Kren lobs a smoke bomb at the allied hero which is farthest forward, enshrouding them in smoke for 8 seconds. Allies enshrouded by the smoke cannot be dealt critical strikes and have their own critical strike rating increased by 40 points when you get to max skills. Not too bad. Notice the allied who's in the farthest forward position. Now, this instantly makes you think of Zafrael. He instantly goes forward. If he can't get crit, it means he's going to survive better. I just feel like this guy with Zafrael, with like Screg and Anarchy, which you'll see soon, is just savage. So let's get into the next one. At the beginning of the battle, Kren fires a flare into the sky, calling in a friend of his. It calls in a bunch of friends. But anyway, calling in a friend of his who sets down 5 landmines behind the enemy formation at the edge of the battlefield. If an enemy steps on the landmine, it will explode, dealing 300% AoE damage and also stunning enemies for 5 seconds. Each landmine that explodes increases Kren's attack rating by 15% up until the end of battle. This ability can be stacked 3 times. Not bad. Next one. Kren charges towards the enemy that is nearest the allied side of the battlefield and uses Lady, his other weapon, to attack them. This attack deals 240% damage to the target. There's his little friends, by the way. There's his friends. It's so cool. This attack deals 240% damage to the target and sends them hurling backwards. Kren is also knocked backwards as a result of Lady's force. So that's his core abilities. His ult, he sets down the big cannon, starts hailing down stuff. He's got a smoke bomb that's going to help allies survive, but also help them deal damage. He's got this one here where he sets the bombs at the beginning of the battle, and then he's got this one where he shoots the enemy closest and knocks them back. It's pretty cool. Gets better. Signature item. After using 3 regular normal attacks are enhanced are enhanced once. Enhanced normal attacks deal an additional 40% damage to enemies and also knock them backward, stunning them for 1 second. And as you can see, it goes normal attacks are enhanced once after using regular normal attacks twice. Enemies are stunned for 2 seconds. Normal attacks are enhanced once. I don't know whether once is in there. I thought like eventually it was like they're gonna get enhanced twice. But basically after he uses one normal attack, the rest of them are going to knock the enemies. The thing that it doesn't state is because his normal attack is changed to this, these bombs do that, which is the sick thing. So basically after he does one normal attack, every other basic attack he does is going to knock the enemies back. What does it say? Knock the enemies back and stun them for 2 seconds. But when he's got in this mode, he's doing it every 0.5 seconds. It's sick. Anyway, exclusive furniture. Increases the AoE range of the ability Enshrouding Bomb and reduces the haste of enemies enshrouded within the smoke bomb by 40 points. When the ability Enshrouding Bomb is used, an additional smoke bomb, I can't read, is thrown into the most congested area of enemies. So really nice in that sense. So he's get the haste debuff for the enemies. Any allies in any of these smoke bombs they can't be critically hit, and also increases their critical rating, so by 40 points. So it's pretty decent. Can I just say, like, before we even get into using him, I just want to give props on the design of this guy. Really cool. There's a lot of, I don't know, what do you call it? There's a lot of charisma about this guy. I just reckon he's really cool. Like the way they've done him with his 2 weapons, he's named them. He's just a crazy dude and I love it. I reckon he's sick. I want to build this guy no matter what, on every account. I just think he's going to be good, but because he's a cool dude. So let's go into this battle first and just have a quick look at his abilities. So there's that. There's the guy setting up the bombs. As you can see, when they get knocked back into a bomb, they explode. They do have to get knocked pretty far, and as you can see, he spams that auto attack when he puts the cannon down. So that was his little one where he does the knockback, and then yada yada yada. You get the gist. What we really need to look at is here. So this was the first formation I tried. You guys got to check it out. So I tried it like this with Drez and this, because Drez can deal decent damage. So Screg obviously helps allies on the enemy side of the battlefield. He doesn't go there much, but Screg will come into play more when we get Zafrael in there. But let's just check this out. Just have a look. We'll put it on 1x speed because I want to see it. So you can see the smoke bomb's at the top. He goes up the top there, knocks Brutus all the way back into that bomb. It explodes, which increases his attack. You got Anarchy, who's perfect synergy because he knocks the enemies back into those bombs. They get stunned. They take huge damage. He's doing his little rain of bombs thing, and look how much damage it's doing, and it spreads out. Like the bombs spread out and hit everyone, and it just deals massive damage, and it's like permanent CC while he's doing it. It's wicked. It's wicked. He got the 5 kills. The little moles come up and do their dance, which is even better. And look at that damage. No one's coming close. I know we only really had Drez as a damage dealer. He didn't get to ramp up, but still, it's pretty sick. But the next team I want to show you guys, we've got to go back. Got to go into the Arena of Trials again, and we've got to go over here. Got to go begin. What was the team? I think it was the same team with Zafrael. So I honestly think like this team is like a perfect team for him. I think this is fantastic. You got 2 really good win conditions in Zafrael and him. The Rowan obviously for heals. I feel like you could use even a totem dude in this and get your 5 piece, and then you're sort of like only using Zafrael, who's a core unit for teams. Screg does come into play a bit later, but I feel like if you could put totem dude in this and make it effective to have some heals, keeping in mind you get the shields from Anarchy and stuff like that, so you do have some mitigation. I feel like it's going to be a pretty solid team, and I think this guy is going to make Maulers a lot more viable. Like Anarchy, I see, like if this dude, I've already forgotten his name because he's too cool for a name, but if Doody Dude here, if the dude like ends up being like really strong, I think he'll just carry some of these Maulers up with him, which will be fantastic. Anyway, check this battle out. Okay, so watch the Saurus get shredded. Ready? Saurus gets knocked back from the bomb, and then he gets hit into another bomb. Didn't quite get shredded. Okay, it didn't work as well as I'd remembered, but hey, it was still cool. But just wait for it. He's about to rain his bombs. He's about to rain his bombs. Ready? Here we go. He did the knockback. Here he goes. He's putting it down. He's putting it down. Rowan's giving him the attack buff, and then we're just going boom, 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 boom. Zafrael, who we know does bursty burst damage. Let's see who did more damage. Who do you think does more damage? Who do you think? Our boy Kren. Is it Kren? I'm gonna go with Kren. Like, that's pretty good. Like, I like this guy. And like I said, the smoke bomb, like, I feel like Zafrael and him are made for each other, along with Anarchy, and then Screeg's just made for Zafrael as well. So I feel like those four have such good synergy, and I'm glad they put them all in here with us. Because that smoke bomb around, like, going around the ally, which is always going to be Zafrael, I just feel like it's going to be so nice with him, because it allows Zafrael to actually function properly and do what he's meant to do. And I just think it's going to be sick. But that's just me. That's just me. We could be pivoting from Ulna to Zafrael on the other account. It just sucks that Zafrael's a prick and I don't like him. Like, he's just such a prick. Like, why would you do that to your kid and your wife? Like, you scumbag. But if he's got the synergy with New Boy, what's his name again? Kren. If he's got the synergy, I'm all about Kren, so I'm pretty happy with it. But that's Kren. I'm trying to have a look. Maybe Titus might have synergy with the knockbacks. I don't think Titus knocks them back far enough. Like I said, Totem do just for some heals. Warwick won't have synergy, and Tantra won't really. She doesn't knock him back. I mean, Sophia could have some synergy with it. I'm just hoping some of the Maulers get some play, but Anarchy's the key one that I think is really going to have some nice synergies with him, because that ultimate from Anarchy is like a really good knockback for it. Puts them all straight into the bombs, so you can basically be guaranteed once Anarchy does an ult, he's getting that 45% attack increase from the procs of the bombs. So I don't know, there's definitely going to be other things that will work, but I feel like they let us use like the core components of it. But anyway, I'm really excited about this guy to start testing him. So hopefully we get the trial soon. I think the trial's not too far away, and then we'll get to play with him. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think. I think he's just a cool dude, and I actually think he's going to be a strong mauler. It's exciting. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.